Hello and welcome guys to another F1 Manager video. Today we'll be doing the Austrian Grand Prix and whatever the one after that is too, probably Silverstone. So we'll simulate through as we have a couple of emails. We're currently down on money because we just signed Bottas. So we're down 5 million, so we're going to need to get that back, as our balance that we get monthly isn't as high now. So it's going to be a problem.
Welcome along.
Got a sprint weekend this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. So we'll simulate the practice session. We'll try to get the setups as high as we can, considering it is a sprint weekend, so we have less practices to go off.
And that should be the green light now.
It seems to be Coria who's replaced Bottas at Sauber.
And radio check.
So they've got a pretty weak lineup at their end, as we've now taken Bottas from them, who can hopefully get us further up the grid compared to where we have been.
Now, yes. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Radio check.
Warm tires and brakes.
We no longer need any liftoff for fuel.
I've got them ready to go for their main laps. We'll see how fast they can go on track, since there's no DRS, so that's going to be good for us. The less DRS, the better it is. So we'll get some laps going. Greens from both of them, as it seems to be Bottas who's doing better out of the two teammates. He crosses the line Puts in a 1:12.1,
And we do
which we'll see how good that is compared to his teammate, who puts in a 1:13.
charge on, charge
Not
on.
the best from Fittipaldi, but he has done what he has done.
We need to
We'll
slow
have to
down.
go with that.
Copy.
Overtake available.
Copy.
Overtake available.
Now Bottas onto his main lap, and what should be his best lap of this session.
Use overtake.
Copy.
Bottas goes green in the first sector, a good start from him. As we've got Fittipaldi, who's hopefully getting somewhere decent, as there's some drivers improving on the track at the moment. Bottas in clear traffic, as currently Fittipaldi's got a few drivers to get through. Hopefully he can come across the line with a fast time, as he goes 5th.
We need to protect the front tires.
Copy.
Charge on. Charge on.
Copy that.
Hopefully Fittipaldi can put himself up there as well, as he'll be able to go across the line with hopefully a good time on the board, as he puts in 7th.
We need to start to protect these rear tyres.
Copy. Pit lane. Copy.
So we're going to get through to this next section, with both drivers getting through in P8 and 9 currently, as we see if anyone else is on a flying lap. No one is, so that's it for the session.
right now.
Overtake is available.
Copy.
Currently Bottas the quicker of the two drivers as they circle the track. It should be a decent qualifying session for us as we are good in the wet and not as good when DRS is affected. As Fittipaldi, you'll go over the line with a 1:12.8
We need to get these tyres to
and
last.
Bottas with a quicker one of a 1:12.1.
Mode charge.
Copy. Overtake available.
Copy.
Copy.
Now Bottas onto his main lap as we go around the track. Enzo Fittipaldi is currently in 14th and Bottas who's in 8th. They both put in a green first sector. Good start. As that will hopefully do us some good in the race or in the qualifying. Green for Bottas and hopefully a green for Enzo. Yeah, Enzo gets a green, so it's a good start in the session. As we round the final few corners, we hope to get ourselves another green sector, which shall put us up hopefully into the top 10. As it does, we go 3rd with Bottas and Enzo goes 10th, just getting himself through for now.
Recharge on.
Copy.
As we have Ricardo, Stroll and Ocon. Ocon knocks him out, so Enzo Fittipaldi is out in the session. Then we have Ricardo and Stroll who can change things as well,
Copy.
who are still on the other side of the track, except Bottas is through, so it doesn't really matter to us. As Ricardo goes 3rd, and Stroll puts himself in 3rd, so we're lucky that we put in the lap that late for Bottas. Enzo Fittipaldi not so lucky.
right. Big one.
Copy. And save front.
We're not going to bother going for this lap as we'll probably run out of time if we went to do so. So we'll just get him ready on a new set of inters for the next lap. As we'll probably go as late as we possibly can. We're leaving it quite late in this session to get the best track conditions as possible
Copy.
to hopefully get ourselves up the grid, as we should be at least able to beat Alonso. As we come across the line to start our lap, we should be only getting greens here unless we're able to go fastest, which we're not. If we can get anywhere in the top 5, that would be very good for us, as we hope to do as best as we can. Green currently as it stands. As we've got Ricardo who's coming across the line and goes 6. Bottas across the line. He puts in a 108, which puts him up to 4th. So that's a good thing for us. 108.5 he gets, which gives us a chance of getting points in the race and getting our first points as this newly formed Renault.
Well, it's a different. Here in Austria, we're all ready to go for the sprint.
We get going for the sprint race as 5 lights go out, and away we go for the race. We'll instantly take off ARS battle assist as that's not helpful, as Bottas has had not the best start as he's already lost a position, but he'll get one on Verstappen as he's gone wide, and Fittipaldi has lost out on like the whole field. So fortunately that doesn't matter as much as Bottas, because Bottas is the one fighting for points.
Try your best to hang in there.
Pace ourselves.
Copy.
Stroll's off the track, so that gives us another position up into P3. And Fittipaldi's had a lock-up as well, not long after. All things happening at the track as Fittipaldi's losing out on many positions, and Bottas is looking good at the moment currently, as things stand.
Back off.
Copy.
DRS enabled. Here's the car ahead of you. Gap is now 2.5.
Protect the area.
Copy.
Don't give up.
as we currently sit in front of Ricardo and behind Verstappen, as we hope to see, like, get our best position possible. So we'll put them both on neutral DRS usage, as that's all we need at the moment.
No lift off needed from our side.
Copy.
Lift off.
Ricardo looks up the inside on Bottas and goes for the move, and he makes it successfully. So we're down to P5
Keep focus.
with Tsunoda currently in P6 and 7th for Leclerc.
0 now.
So we're hoping to hold on to our position as high as we possibly can.
And we need to increase lift off. We need to manage front left.
Copy.
So we currently fall down to 5th in lap 7, as we're looking somewhat decent for the race ahead.
Happy to push flat out on tires now. Cool the rear.
Copy.
Tsunoda's dropped places, giving us free air in our position, as he is locked up on turn 4.
Tsunoda. Well, things are okay at this stage. And the car just locks. Now, they did leave it very late.
So look for debris there.
Now we've an incident here. Kevin Magnussen, it looks like.
So watch for debris.
I'm not quite sure what's happened
Collision
there.
cause with Tsunoda. Said Tsunoda, but apparently it doesn't have anything to do with him, as it was between Logan Sargent and a Haas car.
Let's push now, the tires is good. And watch for debris.
The race is not over.
Car behind Hulkenberg. Cap 1.4 behind.
Slow down.
Yeah, copy.
Put Bottas on always defend because we want to make sure we can hold as many positions as possible to get points in this race. As Norris charges behind us, so he looks to make a move, but he won't get the chance to.
9 laps.
Norris making a move on Bottas as he goes up into P5.
Norris behind.
Seems like Norris is well and truly faster than us, so we're not even going to be able to get near him as we're stuck behind him.
Three laps to go.
Let's try everything we can.
Hamilton looking down Bottas as he looks to get a position. He's not going to go down the inside, but he will go down the outside, and he makes the position up into the turn, as hopefully we're able to get some DRS back on him, except we don't have DRS, so that's not going to help.
The race is long. Keep focus.
Yeah, copy.
Update on tires and balance. How is tire?
Tire starting to drop.
We looked for a move, but couldn't make it, so we're just going to keep on trailing right behind Hamilton, looking for a position to gain. The more points, the better for us in the end of the season, so we're going to need these points come the end of the season. So we've got one more lap to go of racing. Going to do full push on Bottas as he looks to make a move on Hamilton, and does. So we go up a position as we got DRS for this straight, but not the next. As we'll go full push and everything, including deploy.
We can cancel it.
As we'll go as fast as we possibly can down the straight, as Hamilton looks to go down the inside, but won't be able to, so that should be enough for us to stay ahead of him and get the position. As we got Fittipaldi, who's down in 16th at the moment, doing solid for us, as this should put us into 8th in the championship if we bring home the 3 points, which we should currently.
DRS available. No DRS available.
And we come home for P6,
Check
3
reflect.
points for the team.
And he's P6. P6.
Well then, guys, good job.
Thanks, guys. It was a good race.
Fail 84. Fail. Fail 84. Fail.
As Fittipaldi will come home for a P6. Solid race from him after his poor start, but has been a good weekend so far for us.
Good job.
Good job. Thank you.
And well done, Valtteri Bottas. A points finish in today's sprint.
I imagine they'll roll up their sleeves now and make sure their next performance goes even better.
Charles Leclerc gaining 11 positions in the race to get his first place, as we lost 2 positions but were able to hold on to a P6. Solid race from us, as that will put us further up in the championship. Our other teammate, Fittipaldi, got P16 after that poor start of his. Correa in his debut sprint race, getting 22nd and well off the pace.
Welcome to qualifying.
We should have the green light now.
Work on brakes. Copy. Warm up the tires.
You can work the brakes.
Copy.
Warm tires and brakes.
Oh, it's available. Copy that.
We no longer need any liftoff for fuel.
Onto our main lap we go, as we look to accelerate ourselves up the grid. Green first sector from Bottas, as he does a 16.7 in the first sector, as Fittipaldi does a 17.0, 17 flat. So we've got a yellow flag made by Fittipaldi, as we'll call in his car and get him to come in
Okay,
to
understood.
box onto some new set of tyres.
Yellow ahead, not sure what for.
Okay.
We need to slow down.
Copy. Pit lane.
Pit limiter on. And you can stop on the pit stop position.
We're going to send Fittipaldi out now to hopefully do a proper lap.
Yep.
Goes green in the first sector, which is good to see, as he messed up after the first sector happened. Goes green in the second sector. Don't know if that's good or not, because he hasn't done a second sector that's been proper. As he goes around the final corner to finish his first lap, and goes 7th.
We need to start to protect these rear tyres.
Copy.
focus on tires and brakes.
Copy.
No lift off.
Copy that.
We go green in the first sector. Good start for this lap. So we hope to get ourselves through to Q2 at least, possibly Q3 with Bottas, and probably less likely with Fittipaldi, as we got to hope he can hold on here in this lap. As round Bottas goes through the final corners to put on his second and final lap of this session. And he improves by not much.
We need to protect the front tires.
Copy.
And we're through to Q2 with both cars.
Green light now.
Okay, and reminder to warm the brakes as much as possible.
Copy.
Focus on tires and brakes.
Yep.
Copy.
No saving.
Copy.
Putting them out both on the push laps. We're just going to see what they can do. It's not really going to be a good time or anything, as we're running old softs on both cars.
We need to get these tyres to last.
Copy.
We need more lift and coast.
Copy.
As Bottas has actually put up a decent time on his old softs, so that's good from him, using the old softs to the best of his advantage.
Just warm my tires.
Copy. Copy.
No lift off needed from our side.
Copy.
Copy.
As now we go for our main lap, and the one that will matter overall. So currently, well, Fittipaldi did a better green sector on his out lap than on his main lap that he's done so far. we should be able to improve to Bottas hopefully getting into Q3 and Fittipaldi being on the brink of Q3 hopefully. As Bottas goes yellow in the first sector to Fittipaldi going green. And he goes green in the next sector, going pretty well. As nicely out the way is Stroll, I believe that is. As Bottas comes around for the final turns to finish his qualifying, hopefully improving. As he doesn't improve by enough, so it's all up to Fittipaldi. As Fittipaldi improves, but not by enough, so we're in 11th and 12th. Max Verstappen gets first over Sainz and Norris. Piastri 4th, 5th for Perez. As there's no real surprises, the only surprise is George Russell going out in Q2. As we get Q2 exits.
Here among the mountains in Austria, the teams are preparing for The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. Our attention shifts to Lewis Hamilton and what he can produce in this race.
They're in a tight pack starting 9.
It's the race we've all been waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Getting rid of the battle assist is our first thing we need to do. See how Bottas and Fittipaldi can go. Fittipaldi is right now planted behind Bottas and goes off the track and loses all his position straight away. Fittipaldi not putting in a good reason why we should keep him into the team. So he's currently in the edge of being taken out of that. As Bottas
We'll have another chance to do
looks to
something.
overtake Ricciardo but can't.
And save front.
Copy.
Now you will have DRS. So we are P12.
Alonso seems to have dropped positions and will hopefully be overtaken by Bottas.
1.1 behind.
So we're going to calm down Enzo Fittipaldi's tyres as he's burning more than he needs to.
We need to stop protecting the rear.
Copy.
No DRS available, no DRS available.
Copy.
Enzo Fittipaldi and Bottas both making moves on other drivers, Ricciardo and Ocon losing out to both of our drivers. So now Bottas is up into the points, and Fittipaldi is currently in 19th. As Bottas currently making a move on Russell, and does so successfully, looking for a move up the inside to the outside of Hamilton, but also gets overtaken at the same time by Russell. As Fittipaldi is also losing out as well on Ocon.
I made a big mistake.
Okay, understood. Don't worry. And now behind you is Gasly.
So we need to back off.
Copy.
Box.
Okay, lads. We need to start to protect these rear tyres.
Yeah, copy.
Pace ourselves.
Copy.
And we do one step more management on 12.
Copy.
We're going to make Fittipaldi go lighter on his tyres so he can actually make it to his next pit stop without getting a puncture. As currently we just got Bottas sitting in a comfortable 11th, which will probably turn into 12th by the end of the Grand Prix.
Oh, it looks like a pit stop issue.
Box.
Copy.
Push flat out.
Copy.
We're currently boxing both drivers in this lap, as he should be coming in. Okay, never mind, Fittipaldi's coming in this lap, so it should be good.
Confirm.
As we get a 2.5 second stop, that's a pretty decent stop and could get us some pit points. As we've got to conserve, well, we're going to go light on these tyres and conserve them as much as we can.
Tires are okay.
Copy.
Warm tires and brakes. So we need one step more management.
We are currently overtaking two lapped cars, being ourself of Fittipaldi and Joe, the other car.
We can cancel liftoff.
Suggest trying
Fittipaldi and Joe are currently battling for position as they're battling it out. As they're going inside each other here, as they look to get positions on each other. And so Fittipaldi goes out and makes a position.
Stand by, stand by.
We'll make, oh, Fittipaldi's got a mechanical fault. We'll make him stop riding the curbs, as that's what it's been caused by.
Try to avoid the cut.
So I'll make sure that goes well. He's currently ahead of Joe by quite a margin, as he looks to overtake the Ferrari he was lap high, 2 laps down on, and he won't make the move.
Liftoff, save fuel.
Copy.
How are my tires?
The tyres are on the cold side. fuel saving.
Copy.
Copy.
Lapped car of either Ocon. Oh, it is Ocon. Ocon, the lapped car, is currently getting in the way a little bit. So he looks to battle with Ricardo. So we look to go down the inside if possible, but we can't. So I have to stay back. And we'll just pull down his tyre so he doesn't get a puncture.
Keep focus.
And he'll come home for 12th. Decent race from him. Same with Fittipaldi, as Fittipaldi got 16th in the end after that poor start. If he didn't have that poor start, he could have been right up there with Bottas as well.
Give it all.
So not a bad race for us. Much better than previous races, and we've got points in this weekend.
That's the checkered flag.
Valtteri Bottas there, coming back to the team now.
Max Verstappen wins over Norris and Leclerc. We get P12 and 16th in the race. Not a bad Grand Prix from us. As in the drivers, Max Verstappen leads over Charles Leclerc and Sainz, as Bottas goes up 5 positions, getting 3 points in 14th. And we have Fittipaldi, who's currently in 21st, with his 16th place in this Grand Prix, as Correa is currently sitting in last, with Stoffel Van Dorn out of a seat, currently in 22nd. In the Constructors, we go up 3 places into 8th place, as we now have 3 points as a team, tied with Williams. With Red Bull, Ferrari and McLaren as the top 3 teams. Get some money back from our investments and give Bottas his contract bonus of 19th and higher. As Antonelli ranks up, we get an underfloor completed. We get some money back as well, as we're in debt. As we get some spotlight on Williams and Mercedes HQ upgrade, which doesn't seem to be much. Currently with our main drivers, these are the stats that have improved. A lot of stats improving for Fittipaldi, as his overtaking, braking control, reactions and accuracy all going up. As our affiliate drivers, currently Van Hopen going up a little bit, same with Charlie Wirtz, Paul Aaron as well as Pulling. And Kimi Antonelli, the biggest improver and probably the guy to take the second seat next season over Fittipaldi as well. Do the training schedule. We'll make a pit stop time, so we'll have quicker pit stops. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for the next race, which will be Great Britain, and we'll see how things go. See you in the next one. Goodbye.